Welcome to Sheri-Fun Vibe, the place for travel tips, news, deals, information, and fun. It seems like we've been on a roller coaster whirlwind of activity and events. Ah, and I've finally gotten a chance to catch my breath. So it's time to talk about Cancun, Mexico. Ay, qué bien que hemos pasado. How good it was, how much fun we had in Cancun, Mexico. A group of us from Avoya Travel were invited by Playa Resorts, and our able BDM Mike Crossman was the delectable host. And so we arrived a day early in Cancun because we wanted to take advantage of our agent benefit, where we were able to use accumulated points to experience one of the properties that we would be later seeing on our fam trip or familiarization trip. Now, you all need to remember that as travel agents, we earn the right to go to the properties, to spend time, to see it in the way the resort wants it to be positioned as guests of the resorts. So some of you will say, oh my gosh, these people do nothing but travel. It's actually work, guys. It is really work. And if you are really going to be able to offer the properties, then experiencing them takes the knowledge front and center. So sharing it becomes a breeze. Now, with that said, I discovered that being in destination again makes all the sense, because prior to me arriving in Cancun, I had no geographical point of reference in a real way. Yes, having a look at it on the map says one thing. Seeing an aerial view of Cancun and knowing that prior to 1980, for example, it was just a jungle, and it was cleared and developed into a hotel district. All of that would not have made real sense until I experienced that destination for myself. So, from arrival into the airport, I was stunned. It's large, and what was interesting, even at departure, this is the first airport I've ever been to ever in my entire life where there are no flight announcements. You have to literally find the board that says your flight and get to your flight. So there we are. As far as I'm concerned, this airport was like a glorified shopping mall. But back to the arrival. Upon arriving and getting to our descent, what we saw for me was mind-boggling, because as far as the eyes could see, there were resorts. Never saw so many resorts in one place in my entire life. And upon landing and arriving in Cancun, in the district Hoteleria, I understood why, because that entire zone has been set up with every major chain representing their properties there. So pretty much you can just choose your favorite hotel, your favorite chain, and we will get you there in Cancun. I think this might be a two-part production, simply because there's so much that we saw. And of course, there are two major districts that we were able to explore: Cancun proper, and then an hour's drive, 50 minutes drive away, we got to Playa del Carmen, which we'll speak of in another presentation. It's kind of hard to say preferences, and one of the things that has led to that is with just a few days in each location and really focusing on the hotel that the chain that invited us, it is difficult. But what I have discovered is, if you really want to enjoy Cancun, you might want to take a leisurely stay. I would even say 2 weeks, particularly if you're going to be doing Cancun proper and Playa del Carmen, simply because the nightlife and the activity and the energy of a Playa del Carmen is outside, and you would want to be going to Playa del Carmen to enjoy that town on the outside. Panama Jack, for me, is an excellent place to do just that, being all-inclusive, but being all-inclusively integrated into the city. So lots more to tell, lots more to share, but I did have some videos that were made physically while there, and we will play those for you just to whet your appetite, because I think, having discovered what we have discovered, it's time Sheri-Fantastic Travels and Resorts Limited take you on a journey to Cancun, Mexico.